Again, so in this suspension training series, we're going to go through the row. Okay? Really great one for your back, especially if you have a suspension trainer and you don't have a pull-up bar or chin-up bar. This is a great tool if you can actually find a door, a tree, a beam, anything you can actually hang this thing off. Now, the setup for the T-Rex row, when you guys are using this, is to create or bring the handles up to hip height again. Okay? So we want hip height at least as a minimum, depending on the angle that you're in. So once you've actually adjusted the strap itself, whether it's lengthening or shortening from using the brackets, okay, so push and then pull or shorten. Make sure that your handles are nice and even. Bring yourself back, make sure you've got a bit of room. Move myself at a bit of an angle so I don't end up hitting that pole. Walk yourself forward, make sure you're nice and stable. Create a stiff straight line, so squeeze your bum, draw your belly button in, okay? Don't stick your head out, pull your shoulders back, and from there, pulling towards bringing your hands towards your armpits. Your focus is not so much where just the hands are going, but also being able to activate the muscles between your shoulder blades, your lats, pulling yourself up, and then of course you're gonna activate or work your biceps as well in this movement. So any pulling movement, you're gonna be working through your back muscles and your biceps. Of course the opposing muscles will also work in some form. So from here, now as I get stronger, I might find myself leaning forward. So I'm going to walk my feet forward. Now, if you find that you are on carpet and you're a bit slippery and you're worried, some actual grippy socks is going to be helpful. Otherwise, I'll show you some things that you can use again. So the angle is slightly deeper now. The movement becomes a little bit harder. So from here, pulling through. Now, if I was worried about my feet, I can bring a bag of some sort or something I can anchor my toes down to allow me to work through that. In terms of the handle position and so forth, there's a lot of different variations and each variation will work your back muscles slightly differently. We'll quickly sort of go through handle positioning now, but we will explain as we go through these exercises which one we want you to do. So the most common one is going to be keeping the handles vertical at all times. Okay. There is also the rotational one, which is your flat handles starting into your thumbs up. We can also, we can also do from here a rotation all the way through. So again, that full 180. Okay, we can even start with our handles up in that position, maintaining that position there, and we can again turn if we want. So there's a lot of different variations that we can get you to do, which will really hit the different parts of the back. And some of the smaller muscle groups. Great thing about the suspension system is that it is unstable, which means you have to use a lot more of the smaller muscle groups to keep you stable, which makes it that little bit more challenging. Making sure that when you start leaning back, that's your starting position, midway through, and then again, that's the end position. So when you finish a rep, you want to be going up, down, and equals 1 rep. And then of course you can step back to come out of it or pull yourself up. Hold on to it nice and tight with your grip. Your grip strength will start to become stronger as you work through it. The first few weeks you're going to start to really feel your forearms more than anything else. For those who definitely haven't done enough grip work or don't have strong forearms, we'll be building that, so don't stress. Your biceps will be working, but I want you to really focus on what's happening with your lats and your back. Okay, so you've got a whole bunch of muscles in your back. You want these guys to be working. So whenever you are doing any pulling work, don't think about leading with the arms only, but really focusing on pulling through with your back. So as you come through, you're going to pull through and back. Okay, so we don't want to be kind of coming up and crunching over it, okay, as much as that's a nice little crunch exercise. We also don't want to find ourselves arching too much through. Okay, again, this is an exercise, but it's not the traditional row that we're trying to teach you guys at the moment. So creeping along straight. If you do struggle with it a little bit, you can bend your knees a little bit, okay? That can change the variation a little bit. It takes the tension off because you are no longer in a longer line, okay? The straighter or the further out you go with your feet forward, the harder the movement becomes. Okay, so the angle is greater. If you start to get tired, just move back and continue on through the set. Again, just moving back when you get tired. One of the other common mistakes that we see during the row is that people try and come up to that top position and have a mini break. So, I know that some of you are giggling at yourself about it, because it happens a lot. So, at the very top position, we want to be contracting our muscles and holding as if we are working. Not to the point that we want to have a break, and then back down, up, break, and back down. Okay, now in saying that, it's not that it's not an exercise which I can actually modify to make it harder, but it's not the exercise of that pull and movement where you're continuously contracting and releasing or relaxing, okay? So again, don't get to the point where you think you're supposed to aim to get up and then tip yourself over. What you should be doing is pulling yourself through, squeeze your back as far as you can, and then up. If you find it easy and you're here and you're like, oh, yeah, good, I'm getting to the top position, I'm feeling it kind of easy, move your feet forward and start to work through that little deep, bit of a deeper position, which is a bit more challenging. Again, don't have a rest at the top, okay? It's not for you guys to rest and then swing back. You want to basically come up, contract, hold the contraction, come back slowly, pull yourself up, come back slowly. All right. Any questions into regards to the suspension trainer row or the TRX row? Let us know. Good luck with it. Play around with it and see how you go. Hopefully, with a few goes, you'll be able to adjust that easily. All right. We'll speak to you soon.